Welcome back, y'all, and today we're getting to know the Oscar. The Oscar is a widely popular freshwater fish native to South America that belongs to the Cichlid family and is known for its vibrant colors and unique behavior. Oscars are often sought after by fish keepers for their large size, striking appearance, and big personality. In terms of size, Oscars can grow quite large compared to other freshwater fish species. These fish can reach up to 16 inches in length when fully grown and can sometimes live as long as 20 years with proper care. One interesting aspect about Oscars is that they can learn to recognize their owners and form a sort of bond with them. These fish are known for being highly interactive and can even be trained to perform simple tricks or respond to certain cues. Now, setting up a suitable tank environment for Oscars is crucial for their health and well-being. These large and intelligent fish require specific conditions to thrive in captivity. Firstly, it's very important to provide a large enough tank for these guys. As these fish can grow anywhere between 12 to 16 inches in length, a minimum tank size of 55 gallons is recommended for a single Oscar. But of course, bigger is always better, especially when it comes to these guys. Many fish keepers will tell you a 75-gallon tank is much more ideal for housing a single Oscar. These fish are extremely messy, so they have quite a high bioload. So the bigger the tank, the less frequently you will have to do water changes, and when it comes to Oscars, is gonna be frequent enough even with the larger size tank and a heavy-duty filter. Now, if you want to house multiple Oscars or do a community tank with your Oscar, a larger tank of at least 125 gallons or more is necessary to accommodate their size, territorial nature, and the large amount of waste these fish are known to produce. Maintaining proper water parameters for these fish is also extremely important. They prefer slightly acidic water with a pH range of between 6.5 and 7.5 and a temperature between 74 and 80 degrees. Regularly monitoring these parameters using appropriate testing kits is necessary to ensure optimal conditions. And depending on the climate that you live in, you may or may not need a heater for them. Water filtration plays a vital role in maintaining good water quality in an Oscar tank. A very powerful filtration system capable of handling the waste produced by these fish is essential. Canister filters or sump filters are popular choices as they provide efficient mechanical, chemical, and biological filtration. You'll also want to create a suitable environment for these fish. Creating an appropriate tank environment involves providing suitable hiding spots and decorations for Oscars to feel secure. Large rocks, driftwood, caves, and plants can be added to mimic their natural habitat while also offering places to explore and hide. Regular maintenance such as partial water changes, gravel vacuuming, and filter cleaning should be performed to keep the tank clean and healthy for your Oscars. You'll also want to make sure that your tank is fully cycled before adding these fish into your aquarium. For more information about cycling your aquarium, I will post links to my videos on this topic in the description box below. Now, when it comes to diet, Oscars are considered to be omnivores and they are typically not known to be picky eaters. In the wild, Oscars feed on a variety of prey, including small fish, insects, crustaceans, and even smaller aquatic animals. In captivity, their diet can be replicated by offering them a combination of live or frozen foods such as bloodworms, brine shrimp, small feeder fish such as guppies or goldfish, and krill. Now, it is crucial to make sure that the food that you are providing your Oscars with is both appropriate in size and high in nutritional value. You'll also want to take care not to overfeed, as this can lead to obesity and swim bladder issues. Additionally, it can be beneficial to supplement their diet with a high-quality pellet food specifically formulated for cichlids. You'll want to look for one that's formulated with premium ingredients such as fish, spirulina algae, and vitamins with little to no fillers. This will ensure that your Oscars receive the necessary nutrients such as protein, fats, and vitamins, particularly vitamin C, and minerals like calcium and phosphorus. Now, when it comes to tank mates, Oscars are typically kept either alone or in pairs, but there are a few other species that can peacefully coexist with them. Now, do remember though, if you are setting up a community tank for your Oscars, you'll want to make sure you provide ample space for hiding spots for each fish to minimize aggression and stress, and keep them in a large enough aquarium. Some suitable tank mates for Oscars include larger cichlids such as Jack Dempsey's, fire mouse, or Sebrums. These species have similar temperaments and size requirements as Oscars, making them potential companions in a well-maintained aquarium. Certain catfish species, such as common plecos, can also be considered good tank mates for Oscars. These bottom-dwelling fish can help also clean the tank by eating leftover food and algae while being relatively peaceful towards other inhabitants. Now, if you are wanting to add a pleco to your aquarium, you'll want to get one that is already a little bit more substantial in size. A common pleco can get to be 12 inches or larger, which means they would get too large for the Oscar to see them as a food source. Now, before introducing any new fish to your Oscar's tank, it's recommended to thoroughly research their compatibility requirements regarding water parameters, size compatibility, and behavioral traits. Proper planning and observation will help to ensure a successful cohabitation between your Oscar fish and its chosen tank mates. Now, when it comes to breeding Oscars, this can be a very rewarding thing to do if you have the time and patience. To successfully breed Oscars, it's very important to create an environment that mimics their natural habitat. This includes providing adequate space in the aquarium for each fish, maintaining proper water conditions such as temperature and pH, and offering suitable hiding places for the female Oscar during spawning. Now, when it comes to trying to tell the difference between male and female Oscars, that can be a little tricky. There are some fish keepers that will say once they reach maturity around 14 months, male Oscars tend to have a more elongated and pointed dorsal fin compared to females, and that the males usually develop a broader head and larger body size than females, and that during breeding season, males may display more vibrant coloration and develop a small lump near their lower jaw. Using this method has not always proved to be reliable, and sometimes even the Oscars themselves get it wrong. Now, Oscars are monogamous breeders that engage in elaborate courtship rituals, which involve lip locking, tail slapping, and even digging. The female Oscar will lay hundreds of adhesive eggs on a flat surface while the male fertilizes them. During this time, Oscars can become extremely territorial and aggressive, so you will want to have a separate tank for them if they are normally kept with other fish. So anyway, guys, that's all I really have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!